And it is starting. I'm going to move you over here so you're not distracting. Welcome everybody in. And alrighty. Don't drop 8%. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, there's that. Send. Alright. Now I gotta end all this stuff so I'm in here with you guys. Alright. Welcome to session 2 of The Awakening Tide. Last we left off with the adventurers. They had just defeated some bandits right there on this little island with nothing but a little rowboat dinghy facing Palma Flora. What would you guys like to do? No, you did not. You guys go to loot the bodies, and you don't really find anything much of use other than a couple pieces of gold for each of you. They traveled pretty light just chasing down that half-orc. Like to what? Okie dokie. You may take a set of their clothes. Yes. Yeah, they left a little dinghy rowboat, something that would be attached to a main ship, and that's all they left. And all you can pretty much see from this island is Palma Flora off in the distance, and the rest is just pure ocean. All of you. It's big enough. You're not worried about the boat being something? I'm kidding. I'm not that mean. Yeah, there's no holes. It's a perfectly well pristine boat. There's nothing wrong. I decided to just play a little joke on the man there. I mean, I don't know if you remember what happened with the scale. Yeah, she used the scale to give you a magical protection, is what she did, to help you on your journey. No, it's just a dinghy. So you don't see any ship. All you're on a very tiny kind of island with a dinghy that those bandits took to get to you when they were chasing the half-orc. All you can see is ocean on all sides, and off in the distance you can see the city of Palmaflora. And that's all you can see. So, what'd you guys decide? Oh shit! Hold on, I got a audio issue. Gosh darn it! The thingy about dinghies. Hold on, let me. I need to fix this real quick. This is why we have you record.
I'm recording and I'm trying to stream.
All right, there we go. Now people can hear on my stream. All right. So y'all, I'll climb into the dinghy and start setting sail for Palmaflora.
Yep.
All right. So
I think that is the move.
So you guys travel across the way. It takes you a couple hours because it is just a rowboat, but it's not too bad of a row because you could see Palmaflora. As you guys dock, you see you see as you heave and hoe your way across this ocean and get to the dock of Palmaflora, you see some trader ships, what seem to be pirate ships, a nice array of ships that you wouldn't normally think would be at one dock. There seems to be this aura in this place of just happiness, like they had a second life. And as you approach and get onto the dock and get out of the boat, there's a nice elven lady that walks up to you and says, "Welcome to New Palmaflora. It's a wonderful place where we all harmony. We don't have very many rules here, but considering what happened to us a couple years ago when we were sunk by some less fortunate people, the rule is no fighting. We like peace on this island. We were given a second chance, so let's just like to keep it that way. So all are welcome, all are allowed. Is there anything particular you're looking for at your visit?"
A bar.
We do have a tavern.
Or do you have boots? Booze. Yes, booze.
Yes, plenty of booze.
Guys, I think this is a call.
I am going to like lean into like the group and kind of like say under my breath, I don't like the happiness here. This is suspicious. I'm not really jiving with all this. Arg.
Well, there's a wonderful tavern called the Crow's Nest, smack dab in the middle of town. You can get information there, a nice few palmafloric ales and wines, but it's smack dab in the middle of the town. You can't miss it.
Can I do a perception?
Yes, you may. I'm assuming on the person themselves or on Palmaflora.
The person themselves. That's a 25.
So you perceive the words she's telling you, and you actually sense genuine happiness. It's a weird aura that she's pursuing of just almost like they're taking advantage of the second chance she was given.
I too would
I
like
look
to
at the
do a
party.
perception check, but I want to do it for our general surroundings. Like I want to kind of clock, see if there's anything shady going on. Maybe, something that I don't know. Like this is where I'm at. I feel like this is all suspicious. I think this is all drink the Kool-Aid behavior. So I'm trying to see if there's maybe anything around that doesn't quite fit that narrative.
I was about to say after my perception check, I was gonna look at the party and go, "Don't eat or drink anything."
Yeah, I feel like that's probably a good idea. So yeah, I too would like to do a perception check into just our surroundings, see if there's anything
Okay.
weird to clock.
right.
Let me
Well, what'd you
roll.
get?
I cannot see those. 14 plus 5. 19.
So you perceive your surroundings, and you sense no danger. You sense nothing weird. The only thing weird about it is people have genuine happiness.
Okay.
Check roll perception on the air.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception. The air smells fresh. Almost, you smell the harbor of the fishing. You smell the blooming of the flowers. Again, just seems like a magical place.
I think we be on our top guard. Go ahead and point us in the direction of that wonderful tavern that you were speaking of. If you don't mind there, Bryn.
You just head right off the dock here and follow the pathway straight up to the main city. Smack dab in the center is the crow's nest. Can't miss it.
Thank you so much for your help. Is there like a place where we can rate the experience? I'm assuming with the way this is going that there's like a QR code or
I don't know this
like
QR code you speak of, but there's a sign up for our seasonal fishing tournament, if that's what you mean.
We will come back to that. Put a pin in. Thank you. Should we just kind of like walk away or
enjoy your stay at Palma Flora?
Bye.
And she walks away.
Oh, she gives me the heebie-jeebies.
So what do you guys want to do now?
Oh,
Drink.
I think that's a good idea.
Roll insight on the road ahead. Can I do that?
Sure. I'll allow it.
23.
It is just a normal road leading right up into town.
This place shivers me timbers. I don't know what it is. Should we start like I guess we just head that way. We head to the tavern to, I mean, it's probably where we're gonna get some more information. That's what I think we need right now is information.
Let's go.
Starts walking.
All right, you're all heading to the tavern?
Yeah, I was gonna say I start walking to the tavern.
All right, before you walk away, does anyone else want to do any checks or anything? Or are we all good with heading to the tavern?
I don't think we can get much better than a 23, so like if 23 is showing nothing's crazy, I think we can assume.
Okie dokie then.
I think we go to the tavern. I think we go.
All right, so the party proceeds to head up to the tavern via the woman's instructions. And you're walking along this pathway, and all you see around you is, you know, just a general bright place. And as you walk up to town and make it to the entrance, you see a sign. And the sign reads as a memoriam. Here's to remember the saviors of the tide, those who brought us back from the depths and rescued us from the Sahugin. It tells the tale of a couple years ago when the Sahugin Queen sank the whole city and it was to never rise again. And the saviors of the tide came and saved all of them to bring them back from the depths. It lists about 50 names of the people who died when the city sunk. And it says in Elvish translation, these who get a second chance breeds a second life of peace.
Can we look for that lady that we met's name on this list of names?
She's not on there. She's a real person. She's not dead.
Okay.
As you read that sign, you see that it's a memoriam to the fact that this is no longer Palma Flora, as you may have heard of. This is actually New Palma Flora, after the saviors of the tide had rose them back from the deep seas. And they're flourishing once again. You head into town, you see various buildings, shops, races. Pretty much anything you could think of is here. It truly looks like a thriving city that has once again bred a second chance. A general happiness in the air. You get to the tavern called the Crow's Nest. Smack dab in the center, almost like a crow's nest on a ship. Would you like to go in?
I
Yes.
swing the doors open.
Bam!
I do. Yeah, I was gonna say I just kind of storm in.
I look for the first table that's got like gambling or cards going on. See if there's a spot open.
There is one table that looks to be playing a dice game of some sort.
I like to consult the lucky 8-ball,
Go ahead.
my charm, as to whether or not I sit down at this table.
Go ahead.
Do you want to do the voice or?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember how we decided to do it. Weren't you going to send me what it says? And then I did a voice back to you?
All right, let me message.
Here it comes. So, Lamarel pulls out her 8-ball and asks it, should she go to the tables? How will she test her luck? And the 8-ball goes, don't you count on it. Bad be over there.
Okay, so I put my necklace down. I'm all like, oh man. So I walk straight over to the bar and give me a hard one.
You have I just lost my train of thought. I am so sorry. A half-elf bar maiden. Oh, what would you like to drink? We got plenty of ales and wines here. So, which table are you sitting at? What would you like?
I am right here, and I would just like the hardest thing you have behind the bar.
Hard, like a rock?
No, like the strongest ale.
Oh, I don't know if you want that. It's pretty bad. You're gonna wake up, with your pants half down, not knowing which city you're in, and an empty bottle by your head, not knowing if that's your blood or the person next to you's.
Does it come in light?
No. May I make a suggestion?
Sure.
I would go with our wine. It's in season. It's very well aged and florally.
Is it Kool-Aid
Perception
red
check.
colored?
Perception check.
Go ahead and roll the perception checks. No, it's just like a clear wine.
21.
It smells amazing. It has a nice floral aroma to it, almost like it's enhanced with magic to taste great.
I have an iffy feeling. I'll just stick to my own stuff. pulls out her brewery kit and starts drinking out of her own stash.
Yeah. Okay, suit yourself.
I walk up. I lay my hand on the table and I say, "I'll have, I don't know, some rum."
Oh. Yeah, rum's kind of a specialty around here. That's why they kind of call us the Crow's Nest. But yeah, which table are you at? I'll bring it over right away.
I'm right here. I don't think I have a table yet.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know this was a seat yourself establishment. I was waiting for a hostess or something. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm the only one working today, but you know.
So do I just grab a seat anywhere?
Well, yeah, unless you just want to stand here at the bar with me. I don't mind the company. Cutie.
I'll go sit down. I'll sit down.
Oh, suit yourself. I'll bring your rum right
I'm
over.
sitting- Yeah, I'm over there. I'm over there in that table in the corner. This place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
All right, what are the rest of you going? You gonna join him at that table, or what's going on?
Yeah, I will join him at that table.
I'm moving around, working the room.
I'm gonna lean into Scourge and be like, this place is weird. Don't, if you can help it. For one, this is a seat yourself establishment. I don't know if you clocked that. Don't want you to make a fool of yourself like I did me. So yeah, there's no hostess. I think we gotta get up and go order it ourselves. I don't think there's a menu or anything.
Yeah, that's why I let you go first.
Oh, that's fair.
I sit down at the table and I go, I wouldn't order the wine.
Just a heads up. There's no menu.
What's wrong with the wine?
It smelt a little off. A little too fragrant, if you know what I mean.
Well, now I want one. I want to know.
Sounds like my kind of party.
Are you?
Go over there and check it out yourself.
Ghost and Maxie, did you go to the table with him in cahoots?
I want to go up to the bar and see if I can get like information about what we need out of her.
Okay.
Like, if he has any.
And then, so real quick before I have you do that, Cahoots and Maxie, are you guys also going to the table, or are you going to be working the room? What are you guys doing as well?
I'm
I think
ordering.
I'm gonna go to the table.
I'm going to the table.
Okay, so you six are going to the table. Ghost, you are coming up to the bar maiden while Frog is working the room. So go ahead, Ghost.
Hi, yes. I was wondering if you seem like you have a lot of stuff. You see a lot of stuff. I was wondering if I could get some information from you.
Well, it depends what kind of information you want. I mean, I have a great recipe for a wine.
No, not wine. I was wondering about a person.
Oh,
If you know anything.
okay.
Do you
Who's
know
this
any-
person?
Do you know anyone by the name of Okatoa?
Her demeanor instantly changes, and she looks at you deeply and leans in. Why are you bringing up him? It was such a good day.
What's wrong with him?
Do you? I'm not very smart, but wait. Do you not know who Okatoa is?
No, tell me.
And I thought I was having a good day. Okatoa is the sea leviathan, the dream walker, the snake with many eyes. He's not good. He's evil, in fact. We still don't know, but we think he's the one who sent the Suhujin to sink this town. We're just fishing folk.
And how do you know about him if you've never seen him?
Well, if you want a good look at a T-bone steak, you can either stick your head up a cow's ass or ask the butcher's word for it. You don't need to see it to know.
Okay. Is
How
there
do you
any,
know if you haven't tasted it?
You're not over here. Quiet.
Oh,
is there anywhere where we can go to learn like information about any items that we may be needing to get?
Oh, I would go. I would go to see Lannister over at the Arcane Library. If anyone knows, it's that gnome. He knows a lot more than me. I know more practical things, happier things.
Okay. Thank you. And then I just go and walk to the table and tell everyone at the table, it's like, hey, okay, the lady said that we should go check out this library, but she also is very terrified of Katoa.
As you're saying this, she walks over to your guys' table with a full tray, a shot of rum for each of you, as well as ale for each of you.
This one's on the house because of this blue cutie over here. Enjoy.
And she just walks away as she leaves it for you.
Thank you.
Before you leave, can I get one of those wines?
Oh, sure, Sugar Bear. Hold on, I'll be right back.
And she
Where's
walks away
my
to go get you
wine?
the wine.
I have this problem where I can't ever tell if a waitress is being nice or flirting. Are they being nice or flirting?
Who's the blue cutie? Looks around. Like who is she talking about?
I don't want to sound full of myself, but I think she was talking about me.
Oh, did you order us a whole round?
No, I think she's flirting with me. I think
She's just
she
being
thinks
nice.
I think she thinks I'm a fine piece of ass. I'm not sure though. My problem is this facility, this nice location doesn't have a menu. I'm struggling to figure out, like, what do I order for appetizers? How am I supposed to know what they have? How do we navigate this? I'm a
Well-
sailor.
We can wait for her to come back with his drink, but we can start talking about how we don't know each other yet. We're pretty much all in this right now. So right now, should we cheers to being a team on this? Are we all in?
We are all in this together.
As you're
Yep.
talking, the barmaiden comes back with a full carafe of wine.
Here you go, on the house.
Looks right at Lapoon. You're welcome. And walks back to the bar.
How does this nice establishment stay in business when they don't ever make us pay? I don't know. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
They'll find a way to make us pay.
Maybe they live off
I
tips.
don't like the way you said that. I don't think I've got the tip she wants.
Maybe she wants Lapoon's harpoon, you know?
Alrighty.
Lapoon. Lapoon does not like this conversation. Lapoon is just a simple sailor.
The more you talk as Lapoon, the more you start to sound like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh god.
Should we call everybody to the table and have a shot of rum and a swig of ale?
Have a nice meet and greet.
We should probably all make sure we're on the same page as well.
Well, one of your members
I
is
agree.
working the room.
Looking for him. Hey, come here. Drinks.
Hey everybody, we've got some drinks over here. Maybe we should sit
I,
down and talk.
I'd like to walk up to the table carrying a bowl of potato and leek soup that I stole from somebody else eating it. And just sit down.
You Where did you get the potato and leek soup?
I found a menu.
They said they didn't have one.
Oh, she must not like you.
I don't know about that. That's not exactly the vibe I've been getting.
I told you she's just being nice.
Should totally get her shell number.
You used to call me on your cell phone.
I don't. What are these shell phones you speak of? Is it like a communication device that sends words, sounds over magical means long distances?
It operates off waves.
Waves. Now that's what I know. I know about some waves.
So, is everybody at the table?
Yes.
Okay. Who wants to do this? Should we just cling our little cups, or anybody want to
Perhaps
say anything?
perhaps we I don't know, introduce ourselves and then take a shot. That way we go around the table, we can get names. But I already know Lapoon, so I think Lapoon should start.
I also slide over the bowl of soup to Lapoon.
Thank you. I was really struggling. I with not knowing what's on the menu. I mean, I don't want to over ask, like, hey, do you have this? And they say sorry, and then that's awkward, and it's just a whole big thing. Menus really make this so much easier. Anyways, I talk a lot when I'm nervous, and I get nervous around new people. So, my name is Lapoon. Well, it's Lagoon, but my friends call me Lapoon. And I'm a pirate. I've been at sea all my life. I'm kind of I like to go with the flow, because waves flow, and the way you never know when the waves are gonna take you somewhere. So it's better to just kind of be easy about it. Oh, I'm nervous. I don't know why.
And now your bowl of leek soup turns into a mimic and spits the liquid into your face and takes a bite. You lose 2 health. And then the mimic disappears.
What is up with these fucking mimics? It's
I'll
always
grab
a
my
fucking
shot
mimic.
glass,
Everything's
put
a
it
fucking
down
mimic.
on the table, real slow, start backing up, not again.
As you do that, the fork that was sitting to the right of you next to the Lagoon also was a mimic and jumps and bites you on the hand, and you lose 2 health, and then it disappears.
Mimics here are like rats. What is up with this? This is supposed to be a fucking happy place. There's fucking mimics everywhere.
How does Scourge get wings?
I told you.
But no, carry on with your conversation.
Wait,
Sorry.
Did you order wings, Scourge?
No, I found these under the table, but they're really good.
Is there any left?
Everybody just stop eating, stop drinking. Slowly get out of here. I think this is a setup. I think we should go.
I agree. I don't like this whole situation. It's been giving me the heebie-jeebies. My shivers be timbering. My timbers be shivering? That's the way.
I would like to look around the room and roll for insight.
All right, go ahead and make that roll.
26.
You look around the room and you see just a plethora of, what looks like to be pirates and trade shipmen and everything. But one thing that does stand out to you is a tabaxi that's kind of giving you the bombastic side eye in her little corner, with what looks to be a dwarven woman with her as well.
I looked at them and I say, "Can I help you?"
I think you should be helping yourself and mind your own business.
You're looking at me.
But you walked over here.
I was walking past. You didn't have to look at me that way. Is there something I did?
I was here when Palma Flora went down the first time. This is just how I look. We call it resting cat face.
Oh, you should get that fixed.
Could.
I walked back to the table like, come on, guys, we gotta go.
I'm with you. I'm already up and I'm walking.
I start
You
heading.
said
towards-
everything was on the house, right? Because I mean, I didn't leave any
Shh,
money.
shh, let's just go.
Oh,
Shh, don't say
okay,
anything.
okay,
Go,
okay.
go.
Yeah, everything was on the house. You're good to leave.
I was gonna say because I may be a pirate, but I don't like to dine and dash. I've got standards. I draw a line somewhere.
You're muted. Oh, did my audio go out?
Yep.
Oh, what the hell? My audio went out. No, I can't hear anything.
Have you tried putting on your
hold
headphones?
Oh no. Oh, something just popped in my ear. Hold on. Why can't I hear you? Oh, hold on. Someone say something.
Something.
Say something.
Oh, there it goes.
Everything.
Who's gonna open the door?
Oh, there we go.
I've done
All right.
already opened it. I'm on my way out. I'm outside actually.
Okay, good. I was hoping we weren't getting locked in.
Did everybody make it out?
I'm
Yeah, is that-
outside.
Did everyone
I'm
choose to
outside.
leave?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I followed right behind, pushing him through the door.
Did anybody?
Yeah, but can I go back for one more chicken leg?
Go for it.
I just kind of want to ask anybody if they saw anything suspicious while we're in there other than the mimics.
The bartender kind of, like I said, the bartender kind of freaked out whenever I mentioned the name of Kotoa, so she knows something, but she won't tell.
Yeah, the bartender was kind of the biggest weird thing there. I mean, I don't know if you guys clocked it, but she was giving me these weird looks from across the room the whole time. I don't know what that was about.
Maybe you should be the one to go ask her about Okatoa.
I think maybe I don't know.
I mean, she was flirting with you.
Well, if Scourge wants more wings, maybe y'all should go together.
We could pretend like we're married. That way she stops flirting with you. Or just being really nice.
I guess we can. Yes, I think that's a great idea. Let's go in there and try to get more information. Yeah, so we're married. I think we need to establish a backstory. Like, where did we meet, and like how long were we together before we got married, and you know who was invited to the wedding. I think these are some details we need to iron out.
I don't think there
You're
should be
thinking too
that.
far.
Yeah. I think
But
that
what if she's got questions?
one
Right.
of us speaks.
Here you go. You met on a boat. You eloped. You fell in love. It was love at first sight. You're on your honeymoon. Go.
Oh, honeymoon. Great idea. Okay. Okay. We can go ask her now.
All right, I'll let you lead.
Oh God. Okay. I thought when you said only one of us speaks, you were volunteering. My bad.
Have y'all walked back into the bar yet?
Yeah, I think we're saying this as we're walking back in.
I look through the tavern windows to watch what's going on. I'm peeking, like, oh my god.
I'm right there.
Oh,
I'm right there next to
hey.
him,
Uh-huh.
peeking through the window.
Hey, bartender, woman.
My name is
Um,
Liliana. Welcome back.
Oh, that's name. So I've got a question about this is my significant other. This big dreamy man lizard and a man dragon. And
Howdy do.
anyways, we're married and it was a beautiful wedding. We got eloped. It was love at first sight.
I can see what he sees in you.
I'd like to bump as Lapoon starts giving too much information, I just want to take my tail and just like smack his fucking leg. Like, dude, stop talking. Just.
I'm gonna hold on.
About...
I'm gonna need you to roll a d20, both of you.
Oh gosh. That was a 5. Is there any sort of proficiency or like skill that we're adding to this, or is it just a flat roll?
Also, I got a 5 as well.
So as Scourge went to hit you with his tail, he went a little too straight on, and the point of the tail gets you right in the chocolate pie, and you yelp really loud. Oh! The barmaiden looks at you.
Oh, what are you two boys doing over there?
Honeymoon. Yeah. We're on our honeymoon.
Oh, honeymoon. Are you adventurers? You hear three's a party.
Flattered. I'm flattered. We got a question, actually. Back to business. Stop joking around, honey. And
you two are so
we
cute.
got a question. Thank you. We got a question. So we're along with our group of friends. This is our honeymoon, but we brought them along. You know, it's a thing. People do. It's normal.
She's just cleaning a glass behind the bar, waiting for you to get through your words.
We're trying to find this thing. I'm sure you've heard of it, called Okatoa, a giant leviathan. And we're trying to kill it, and that's our honeymoon. So, any information you may have about that could be helpful. We'd appreciate it.
After you ask that, she's looking at the glass and just stops.
Fucking adventurers. Why do all you want to know about Okatoa? We're a happy place here.
Would you be happy if Okatoa died?
There's a bear shit in the woods? No shit. He's pure evil.
Then I think we're on the same side then.
Well, then why don't you just talk to your friend that asked me about him earlier and ruined my day? Thanks, cutie. Go to the arcane library. There's a gnome there. He can help you.
Got it. Gnome, arcane library, ruined day. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Wait. Did you tell this to the other person before we came and asked?
Yes.
And they just let us walk in here.
Yeah, the Gen C. You didn't give me his name, but I don't want it anyways. He didn't want to know how to make wine. It was very rude.
I yelled through the window.
I'm just
Ask
knocking
about
on
the
the door.
mimics.
Oh, just had a random thought. Ma'am, you seem to have an infestation of mimics. I have been bit twice. I don't know if this is something you're trying to take care of, or if maybe like I would hate for, like the FDA or something along those lines to come in here and see that. Just trying to give you a heads up, but so
I think
it's a
you've had a
lovely
little.
establishment. Otherwise,
I think you've had a little too much rum. There's no mimics here.
how would you know?
Do you see any?
Well, that's kind of the point of a mimic.
Well, mimics
Right?
don't just bite you and disappear.
Well, yeah. Now that you mention that, it did happen. Okay, forget I said anything.
I appreciate you guys coming in, but you're just not my type. I'd go talk to the gnome.
That's all right. More for me. Let's go, Stud Muffin.
Thank you, honey boo. I think with that we head out.
All right, you guys regroup.
Did you get
What
any
now?
info?
Yeah, we headed out. We regrouped with the group, and I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna relay everything that we got told.
Well, tell them. They don't know.
Oh,
They weren't there.
What I just said was the act of me doing that. So the lady in there was really surprised that I was married. I don't know if there was maybe a bit of jealousy there. I don't know. I couldn't really clock that. Didn't like me asking about Okatoa. Really dislikes that. Said there is a gnome at this arcane library that we should talk to that might have more information about that. Also, these mimics that I wasn't the only one to see those, was I? Like, you guys saw those, right?
I saw them.
I got bit by one.
Okay. So, okay, I was starting to get a little worried. I think she was trying to gaslight us. She said there are no mimics. And I was like, yeah, there were. And then she was like, well, they don't just disappear. And I was like, wait, yeah, that happened. So maybe I didn't see them. I don't know. She was gaslighting us. She's
That is
very weird,
curious.
lady.
It is curious though how I stole that bowl from somebody who was eating it, and then it turned and I don't know.
I don't know.
Are-
This is a weird place, man. I
Maybe-
don't know.
Maybe they have mimic pets, because it only attacked you. Like I carried it around that room for a good minute, and it didn't do anything to me. So, like, maybe in a
I
past
don't
life you
know.
made the mimics mad. I don't.
Maybe they-
Probably. I don't know.
Maybe they, as
Something
a people, eat mimics. Like maybe that's why she's like, there's no mimics, is because they just feast on them. Maybe the drinks was also mimic, and we just didn't know it.
Did you put them in there, Anita?
That chicken had a kick to it, but I don't think it was a mimic kick.
Did I do what?
Did you put the mimics in the soup, Anita, as a joke?
The whole soup was a mimic.
Rolls deception check on Anita. Can I do
Okay.
that?
Go ahead, roll it.
12.
All right, Anita, go ahead and roll. You failed the check.
That's gonna be a 14.
You failed the check, so you know nothing new. You don't sense anything.
Okay, I guess I believe.
Should we go to the arcane library to speak to this gnome? Maybe this gnome will have some information about these mimics, or maybe I'm crazy. I don't know.
No, you're not crazy. I saw the same thing. Let's go. I'm gonna go with you on this.
Did anybody get directions to where we're supposed to go?
Oh fuck.
They just said it's the library in the close by in town. So
I really don't want to go back in there and ask her. So I think we just start looking.
Can we look and see if there's anybody walking around in town?
Yes, maybe we can ask somebody else. Maybe they'll be less weird.
There's a half orc walking by you.
Oh, hey, gentlemen. We are looking for this arcane library run by a gnome. Could you perchance point us in the direction?
As he walks by you, he just points behind you and says, "Fuck off."
Oh,
Wanna
come
do
on, man. He's
intimidation
on his
check?
honeymoon.
be like that.
Nice to meet you.
It's
fuck off.
okay.
What
It's
happened to all
okay.
your friends?
He does point behind you if you missed that part.
I look behind us. I'm assuming maybe that's the arcane library
Let's go to the
behind us. Wouldn't behind me be the tavern? Okay, some weird shit's going on.
And what's on
I'm
the
gonna
other
do an
side of the
investigation.
tavern?
What's
More
on the other side of the
buildings.
tavern? More buildings.
Karaoke bar.
Because the tavern's in the center of the town.
So, I think we just kind of go around the tavern to this arcane library then. Or we go through it?
Wait, how many roads are there in this town, like going that direction?
It's just a town, not too detailed, normal little town, you know, just roads up to every door.
What color is the road?
Yellow.
Oh,
Kidding. It's just a regular like dirt road.
Guys,
For a
guys,
town.
guys! If we cross the mountain range, we can hop a train. I'm sorry, y'all don't know. That's Wizard of Lore, Wizard of Oz lore.
All right, so are you guys all in agreement to all go to this arcane library?
Yes, we go to the library.
All right, so the party proceeds to start following the. Yes.
Did we want to split up and like look for supplies or anything? And some of us can investigate the arcane library, and the others of us can get supplies. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, we only have a little dinghy.
That's
What are we,
true.
Scooby Doo?
I mean, Daphne can go with me. Is all I'm saying.
Ew.
I can go.
Ah, the
The
mythical
library.
adventuring party, Scooby-Doo and friends. Great
So
story.
anyway, do we want? Do some of us want to go looking for supplies for what's ahead of us, and then others can go to the library?
I'll go to the library.
I'll go to the library as well.
I'll look around for
I can-
supplies.
I'll look for supplies.
I guess I too will go to the library.
Scourge and Anita, where are you guys going?
Well, I would be going for supplies.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were a part of that side. All right.
And I'm going to the library.
All right. So the party splits up. We got Asterion, Lapoon, and Anita going to the library, and everybody else is going to be going and getting supplies. What kind of supplies are you guys looking for?
I would probably be on the lookout for, I mean, of course we'll need like rations and stuff to carry water in, but I would also be looking for stuff in case we need to sail from this island. So maybe, I don't know,
Okay.
rope and some sort of adhesive tape in case there's a hole in the boat or something. Just, you know, stuff that if we're venturing somewhere we have, but also if we're staying here, we don't have to eat out every single day. And
All right. Well, so that party walks towards what looks to be a bunch of merchants down by the docks. And then Lagoon, Anita, Matt, or not, Asterion, and Cahoots. Did you say you're going with supplies or the library? I don't remember.
The library.
The library. All right. So the four of you are actually walking over to the arcane library, and you head inside the door. And you see standing behind the counter a little gnome. What do you want to do? I sent a picture in the chat as well.
Should we figure out who's going to kind of talk? Oh, cute little guy.
I'll ask him.
Okay, you lead this. You lead this. I'll just sit back here and look. You know, I guess I don't menacing, or should I look thoughtful? Thoughtful is the look, I think. Yes.
Yes. I go up to the gnome and I say, "Hi, can you help me find something I'm looking for here?"
The gnome kind of looking at his book. Well, usually it's custom to say who you are first, introduce yourself. But hey, fuck me, I'm just a little gnome, right? Lannister's my name. What are you trying to find out?
I'm sorry. I'm Asterion. I was looking to see if y'all have any information on a person named Okatoa.
Well, clearly you need information. Okatoa's not a person. He's a Leviathan, an entity, a dreamwalker, a fucking asshole. What do you need to know?
How to kill him.
That's good. You kids and your fucking pranks. No, seriously, what do you need to know?
Oh no, I'm serious.
You want to kill Okatoa?
Yep.
Huh. That's very peculiar. Why?
Someone sent us on a task, so we're fulfilling it.
They sent you on a task to kill Okatoa? Did he escape and none of us know about it? If that's the case, I gotta go.
Escape? Escape what?
Wait. So, someone hired you to kill the Sea Leviathan, a guy who apparently can't be killed. And you don't even know if he's escaped his prison yet?
We didn't even know that he was in the prison. They did not give us much information to go on.
Where the fuck have you been? You live under a rock? Everyone knows about Okatoa.
This is the first time I'm hearing of it. And I've been selling
Hi,
this
Bluegill.
shit for many years.
You want to come over here and talk, or you just want to, pipe up? I'm too old for this shit. Get over here.
I'll pipe up.
right.
It's fine, sir.
Sir. Okay, get over here, smartass.
Okay.
So you guys don't know Okatoa and the Locked Up and the Legend, and you know nothing about him. You're just gonna
So
walk
maybe
your fancy
instead of
ass. Hey, I'm
judging
talking.
us-
Shut up. You're just gonna walk your ass in here and ask, "Oh, hey, the gnome with the beard. How do I kill this unkillable deity?" That's what you're doing.
Well, we kind
Is
of
it
were
me
like,
or is he angry?
the lady at the bar told us to ask you for information, so that's why we're here to ask you about the information.
Fucking Lillian needs a goddamn husband. Okay. First off, who the fuck hired you?
We don't know.
Hi, Griselda, his HR representative, hired us to get a couple of things. We were just wondering if you could provide us with any kind of history on him. We have some catching up to do. And I have been living under a rock. I don't want to talk about it, but thanks for bringing that up. I'd also like a current history book of the current events over the last 100 years or so, please. Thanks. Do I need to provide anything for a library membership or?
Who the fuck are you people? Griselda? Why is she going to you? Vecna won't even fuck with Griselda. Was she mad?
No,
she
she's our
seemed kind of
auntie.
Yeah, we're related, all of us.
Wait. Griselda wasn't mad?
No,
She was quite pleasant.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess that's... I'm just going to give you a little history on Griselda. She's very neutral in this world, but she's from such an ancient magic. The most baddest motherfuckers don't mess with her. There's only one person I know that messes with her, and... Yeah, but, she hired you... She knows he's not a... Wait. Did she hire you to kill Okatoa or to free him?
she hired him. She hired us to find something for him.
We assume it's to kill. I don't know.
We assumed the
I
items
assume.
to kill, but she just told us to find these items, but she didn't tell us what the items were. She just said, "You'll know when you find them."
The relics of the awakened sea?
I guess I'm so glad this guy knows more about our quest than we do. Fucking great.
Hey, you see this fucking beard? This means I know too much shit. Now pipe down unless you have something interesting to say, blue boy. Hold on, let me... I got you. Hold on. And he turns around to get some scrolls and books. Meanwhile, we're going back over to the little market to Scourge, Lamriel, and Maxie. You see quite a few little stands with different supplies, whether it be food, armor, weapons, fishing gear, lots of fishing gear. So where would you like to go? What are you looking for in particular?
I would like to go with the fishing gear.
Especially if we're going to be here for a while, maybe we can make some coin doing the fishing tournament that they were talking about.
Okay, so I'll go ahead.
Is there any kind of rafts or life jackets or anything that we can purchase?
No, but you probably could ask the guy at the fishing store if you guys would like to walk up to him. All right, so you guys walk up to the fishing store, and there's a nice little sea elf behind there. Oh, hello, folks. Welcome to my store. We got everything you can think of for fishing. What kind of fishing you like to do? Do you like to use the net? Do you like using a fishing pole? I have all the wares. I got the best prices in town. How can I help you?
Do you have anything like super sturdy? We are gonna be out in some deeper waters, maybe. And
Oh, like a boat?
might need some. Something we could fish off of a boat.
Well, unfortunately, no one sells boats around here, but there's plenty of merchants and plenty of sailors. If you just go over to the tavern right over there, the Crow's Nest, there's plenty of people there that you could hire to take you, out to actual sea. But I can give you the gear to get there.
We have a boat.
Oh
We
no,
just
we're not
need
going
some
back to that tavern. No, thank you.
Fishing equipment.
You
Stuff
have a
that we
boat?
can- Yes.
Like a dinghy?
Sure.
Is it a dinghy with 4 oars?
What does that matter?
I don't know how to tell you this, but the harbor master came through and asked if it was my boat, and I said, I don't own a dinghy. And he asked everyone around, and when he figured out none of us knew where it came from, he took it.
You see, that's the thingy about dinghies.
Ha 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 ha.
I look over at Scourge like, excuse me, sir. This is not a laughing matter. Did you just hear what they said?
Yeah, we're stuck on the happiest island I've ever seen without a dinghy.
Oh, this is not.
Oh, you think we're the happiest? That's great. But again, you're looking for
got-
fishing gear. What kind of fishing gear do
I
you
got-
need?
Well, what kind of fish are native to this area?
Where? No. I don't care about the fish. Where can we find the person who took the boat?
The harbor master?
Yes, the harbor master. Where can we find them? Please.
Well, it's roughly about almost, three times to sunset. He's probably at the tavern by now.
I just put my palm to my forehead and start walking away from the fishing back towards the tavern.
Oh, well, you, Mr. Lizard Man, would you like some fishing gear? I got all the best wares in town.
Yeah, what kind of fish
You
do you
don't-
guys get?
We get all sorts of fish, pretty much everything you can think of. But you're definitely going to need a spear, because there are definitely sharks around here. That's why we have our fishing contest. That's who can kill the biggest shark.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Are we allowed to use magic in this competition?
No.
And I'd like to buy a spear, please.
Oh, I got great spears. What kind of spear are you looking for? A fishing spear? A killing spear? A harpoon spear?
I think my husband would love a harpoon spear. Something tells me. So
Great.
let me get one of those.
And he ruffles behind him, pulls out the spear. Like this?
It's so beautiful. Thank you. How much is it?
Just for you, first time on the island, entering this fishing contest, 1 coin.
I'll give you 2 gold if you gift wrap it for me.
Absolutely. What do you want to gift wrapped with? Gold, flowers, lilies, fishing net?
You know, something tells me if you could do a fish net with little flowers interlaced, that seems kind of like what I'm looking for.
I got you. And then he turns around to start wrapping it, and we're back to the library. little gnome comes back up to the desk. Where's the elf? Here's your book about everything that's happened the last 100 fucking years. Don't mind the 2 years missing from when this place was underwater. Sorry, can't write when we're not here. But as far as Okatoa goes, these Griselda, she didn't tell you what these relics were. She just told you to get them. Free Okatoa. That's your job. Let me guess. She promised you whatever your heart desires. Blah, blah, blah. Magic, kingdoms, gold, whatever the fuck you want.
Yep.
Straight to
Let
the
me guess.
point.
This is the first thing that happened.
Well, hold on. Let me, I must tell you about these relics. So, you just need to make sure you understand what you're doing. Gathering these relics, very dangerous. Like, fucking you're gonna die. First off. Now, they all have magical properties. They all do different things. But the thing they do that's most important is they release Okotoa from his cage, which why in fucking hell you'd want to do that? Even if you want to release him to serve him, kill him, whatever you want to do, Okotoa decides what the fuck he does. Because he may be in a prison, but he's going to visit you in your dreams. And if he was... You got me flustered because I don't like talking about this. It's supposed to be, a happy place. It's actually, yeah. But here's the thing. You need to make sure this is what you truly want to do, because getting these relics, and using these relics are 3 completely complicated things that you're going to do. And you're probably going to die before you even complete one of them. So what the fuck do I care? I'm just a gnome. But they're the eyes. They're the eyes. You have the Eye of the Storm. You have the Seeing Eye. And you have the Ocean's Eye. I know. They're all eyes because that fucker's covered in them. Ironic, right? Well, the guy who trapped him thought it would be funny. Maybe. I don't know. We don't talk about him. But you have to travel and to get these. I can give you the scrolls to get there, but you're going to have to find someone to read them for you, because I can't. Is that something you're interested in? Are you actually wanting to do this?
Yes.
Well, that was awfully quick. You don't want to think about it at all? You just, hand me the fucking scrolls, tell me who to go to?
Yes.
I turned to the group and asked them, do we all still want to do this, right? Right?
Assuming we are killing this thing, yes. I do believe so. We have another choice.
Guys, how do we know that she didn't hire us to break him out of prison?
So, we don't know that. But I feel like if we keep going down this path, we will figure it out eventually, and then we can make the decision there.
I go back to the gnome and I ask him, is there any way that we can contact Grilda or somehow figure out if what they're truly doing is trying to get us to get him out of prison?
Oh, you want me to pull up my shell phone and just call Griselda for you? Is that what you're asking me? Well,
it works with waves, so I've heard.
Oh, waves. Yeah, shells in the ocean with the waves. No one was talking to you. Well, here's the thing about Griselda. No, you can't just pull her up and talk to her. No, you can't call her. You don't go to the loon, spin 3 times, say her names, and she fucking magically appears in front of you. It's fucking Griselda. She's what we call a sea hag. You're familiar with sea hags, right?
Legends, yes.
Yeah, so here's the thing about sea hags. She's not a sea hag. She just calls herself that because she thinks she's fucking funny. She is of ancient magic. She's been here longer than most of us can say. Some say she's been here longer than Okotoa. Who fucking knows, because none of us live past 100. But it doesn't matter. If she gave you this quest, that means she was hired. Griselda is neutral. She gets hired, not for golds and riches, for something that interests her. Clearly, one of you interests her, or all of you interest her. I don't know. Well, you might have some deep, dark secrets, inner demons come from another plane. Who the fuck knows? But if you interest Griselda, she'll do it for hire, to study you, to see things. She's not really a killer, but don't think she won't kill you. Trust me, there's no magic any of you can even dream to comprehend to stop whatever the fuck that bitch wants to do. Let's just say that. Like I said before, Vecna doesn't fuck with this bitch. But she's harmless as long as you interest her. But if she hired you, that means she was hired. And whoever hired her is most likely Okotoa, which, isn't that bad. You could just walk away, not take these scrolls, and not worry about any of this fucking shit. But seeing how you're all gung-ho, whatever she promised you clearly is something you fucking want. So I can help you. I can give you the scrolls. I can tell you who can translate them. You can find a ship and go on this merry adventure.
We
Or
have a ship.
you can...
We have a dinghy.
A dinghy?
Yes. 4 rows, dinghy. Heave ho.
Is there somewhere where we can find
you're going to need a ship. Unless
can
you
we
plan
find a
on...
ship
Yeah, there's plenty of people you can hire around here. You just have to go to the tavern. Try the wine. It's very delicious.
Okay.
Wow.
I hear
Are you guys
someone
allergic to smiles? What's wrong
Yes,
with you?
much like you are, sir.
Yeah, when you live to be 176 and, are a gnome, you don't tend to be very happy.
I know that would suck. Being a gnome sounds
You
awful.
just said nobody lives
definitely-
past 100, sir.
You're right, I did. Your point?
But you just said you're over 100.
Yeah, because I'm a gnome. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You guys don't know shit.
No, I'm just pointing out that you think you're the smartest one in the room and you've misspoken. So give us some grace.
You know what? Nice pairs of brass on that one. I like you. I hope you enjoy your book.
And you make me happy.
I hear the whisper saying, "Do it." So we take the book.
Whispers?
Yes, whispers.
But do you have voices in your head? What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't whisper anything. Did you
what
two
do you-
whisper anything?
I thought you whispered it.
Whispered what? I'm right in front of you. Why would I whisper?
Never mind. Can we just have the books, and can you tell us where to go to get who to transcribe it?
Yes. So here, whispering boy, here's the 3 scrolls that you need to get transcribed. And he hands you the 3 scrolls to find each of the eyes. Hey, blue boy, since you're the one that, mans the dinghy, here's the scroll to find Lythander.
Thank you, and I am very good at manning my dinghy. Thank you for noticing.
The scroll turns into the mimic and bites you in your hand as you grab it.
Damn it, these fucking mimics! What is your deal with these mimics?
I knew you were a fucking idiot.
Everywhere on this godforsaken happy island.
That's not a
Everybody's
mimic, you
fucking
moron.
happy here, but you.
That's not a mimic, you
okay.
moron.
It just
Mimics
just
don't just
fucking bit me.
disappear. Yeah, it bit you. Now I have to make you a new fucking map. God damn it. Did you steal mimic gold?
Oh, yeah, probably.
You fucking
sound
idiot.
That does sound like something I would have done.
Do you know what happens when you steal mimic gold?
No.
You
No
get
idea.
what's called the mimic curse. Notice how the gold wasn't there anymore?
Yes.
That means things you touch just turn into mimics and bite you.
Oh, fuck. How do I get rid of that?
Well, you don't.
Oh, great, I
Preparation
just realized
M.
that.
So there
There's
is
no.
there is someone that can relieve the curse for you. And as he goes to explain it to you, all of his words are muffed out. You can't hear a word he's saying. It's just a green glow over his mouth. And that's, so be on their good side and they'll help you.
You mind? Sorry, I think I was having a stroke. You mind repeating that, please? It's like the whole middle of your sentence disappeared. I don't know what happened.
He looks at the sea elf in the middle. Are you silent because he's an idiot?
Yeah, he does enough damage.
Gotcha. Okay, well, listen closely this time. And as he goes to explain it, again, a magical spell goes over his mouth and you don't hear a damn word. All right, did you get it that
I don't
time?
hear a damn word, or everybody? doesn't
Everybody.
hear a
No
damn
one
word?
hears anything.
Fuck. Yeah, no, I heard it. I totally got it that time. I appreciate you telling me that. Yes.
He stares at you and then looks to the sea elf in the middle. Did he hear me?
Absolutely not.
I mean, I heard every word and sentence.
Can you write it on a piece of paper for him?
Sure, I
Or-
gotta make
I
a
don't
new
know.
map.
Lanny, do you happen to have books on mimics too?
Yes, I do. What kind of book you looking for? The Great Mimic Wars? What?
All of them.
Okay, 1 second. He turns around, back to the harbor. Here's your spear for your husband. I hope you really enjoy it. I hope he enjoys it. That fishing net, quite laced, right there with that nice little lily flower. Beautiful. Can I help you with anything else?
No, I think I'm gonna head over to the Arcane Library. I just needed a harpoon, I guess.
All right, awesome. You have a fantastic day. Good luck getting your dinghy back. I hope it's in good shape, stiff as hell.
I just walk. I don't.
So you're walking back to the library? Maxie, what are you doing right now? Because I know you're technically with Lamriel and Scourge.
I guess I head back. I wanted something I forgot.
I went to the tavern to find out about the missing dinghy.
All right, so we're to the tavern. Lamriel walks into the tavern. What would you like to do?
I want to look for the harbor master.
The harbor master is a half-orc, sailor-looking gent over in the far corner with that lovely tabaxi cat you talked to earlier.
Oh. I take a deep breath as I realize what happened, and I walk over and I'm like, hello again. Are you the harbor master by chance?
Takes a big swig of his ale. Yeah? Colton, how can I help you?
Yeah, so we're new to town, and apparently somebody was asking about our dinghy and said that you guys came and picked it up. And I was wondering if you picked up our dinghy.
Are you talking about the illegally parked, unlicensed dinghy at the dock?
Oh,
That dinghy?
Yes, but we are so sorry. We didn't know we were illegally parked. See, we're brand new to town, never been here before.
Well, so you know, you have to have your boats registered to be at our dock. We have the non-registered docks over on the other side of the island. That is where you park such things like that.
Well, we didn't know, and we are so sorry, but can we get our dinghy back? We promise we will park over there. Like I said, we just got here. This is literally our first time here ever, so we'd much appreciate that. I mean, you wouldn't want the tourist attractions to go down because of this,
Well, I'm going to let you off with a warning, but I apologize, but you can't have your dinghy back. Your dinghy sank.
You sank it?
No.
Okay, so is there a place that I can find a boat or a vessel to take us off this island?
Well, luckily for you, we are known to be a harbor of many traders, merchants, pirates, you name it. I'm sure one of them will let you ride along, whatever, your business may be.
Who would you suggest I talk to if I was wanting to maybe rent or have someone take us somewhere that's deep out in the ocean and can withstand a good storm or two? A nice sturdy vessel.
Well, 3 earrings here would be great. Turns to the tabaxi. Really? You had to tell her? Where are you needing to go, dear?
Right now we're kind of just hopping place to place. Like a scavenger hunt. I don't want to tell her what we're doing. And so we might have to like go to some far places, and we just need something that'll take us there. Somebody willing to go places that maybe they wouldn't usually be going.
Did you just say we?
Yes, there's a few of us. 7 including me.
Okay, dear, here's the deal. I don't take my ship anywhere without knowing where it's going, and I sure as hell don't let anyone on my ship without seeing them prior. So you go get your friends and come tell me exactly where the hell you're going, and I'll decide whether or not you can grace my presence.
Okay. I turn and I exit the tavern to go towards the library.
All right, cool. All right, so Scourge, Maxie, and Lariel are going back to the arcane library. They walk in, see the other 4 standing there. The gnome comes back. Here's the instructions on who can help you get rid of your mimic's curse. And he goes to hand it to Asterion.
I take it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you going to read it?
Yes.
You open up the scroll to see absolutely nothing. It's just green magic covering all the writing.
I turn to the group and I try to show them the paper. Do y'all see anything on the paper?
I see nothing there.
Just green goop.
Yeah.
Nothing.
There's nothing on the paper, sir. It's just green.
Are you
Can I
fucking with us?
Can I make an Arcana check on it?
Yeah, go ahead. You all can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
I don't have anything in Arcana. You have +3. A D20.
14.
That's a strong 7.
Can I
Hey,
make
what-
an intimidation check?
Hey, what?
Intimidation.
I mean, if you'd like to try and intimidate the gnome, go ahead.
I got a 14.
So, with all your arcane checks, you learn absolutely nothing other than the fact that a strong magic is blocking you from both hearing what the gnome says and reading what he writes about who can relieve you of the mimic curse. Ooh. And Maxie gets a 17, so go ahead and make your intimidation, Max.
Just tell us how to get rid of the mimic curse.
Ooh, just tell you. Well, I fucking did. It's not my fault you pissed off someone that doesn't want you to know who they are.
Good.
Me, that was Lapoon. Lapoon over there.
But, well, I'm gonna help you guys out here. So you can't hear what I tell you. You can't read what I write because you're trying to figure out who I'm trying to tell you. I know who it is, and I could say it a million times. You're not going to hear me. So they do not want you to know they exist. Or someone put some kind of enchantment over you so you can't find out who they are and they can't find you. Oh, fuck. Did Griselda do a spell on you?
Yes. She said it was to give us protection. It wasn't for protection, was it?
Oh, no, she was protecting you. Why she's protecting you from this, I don't know. But I kind of do. But I can't tell you anyways, because the minute I start to explain it to you, you just won't hear me. So, as a parting gift, who else stole the mimic gold? Was it just Blue Boy, or did anyone else take the mimic gold?
There was a few others, but the only one here that stole it was me.
No one else took the gold,
I did not.
so only you are getting bit by random magical mimics that disappear?
Am I there yet? Like, did I make it back?
Yeah, you're already there. You're there.
Okay. Me.
Ah, and are you seeing these mimics as well, and they biting you?
Yes.
All right, so here's my best advice. All the rest of you in this party, don't let them touch fucking anything. Because the person that I can't tell you about has a pact with mimics. It's actually outlined in the Mimics book about the Mimics War that I just gave the elvish lady I like over here. Unfortunately, I don't think she's going to be able to read it. Because again, you guys have a spell on you, preventing you from finding these people. So, I really don't know how to help you with that. But if I were you, I would just start doing your quest, and maybe Griselda will come back to you, and maybe, she'll remove it so you can figure out where the fuck those people are so they can remove that mimic curse. Because how the mimic curse works is when you steal the gold of a mimic, which is actually a mimic, which is ironic, they basically absorb into your skin and curse you. So now random things you touch, not all the time, just when they feel it's, their time to do it, will turn into a mimic, bite you, lick you, do something to you, maybe eat your weapon. I don't know. I've never been dumb enough to steal mimic's gold. So I'd avoid touching things at all costs, because the more you touch, the more likely it's going to turn into a random mimic, and then it's going to do something to you, so until that curse is removed, I'd be really careful, because greedy hands are what mimics don't like. Which is ironic, because mimics are very greedy.
Do you have any other last minute advice before we leave?
Find someone very experienced for your adventure. I'm sure there's someone in the tavern that can help you, that knows what they're doing, because where you're going, Godspeed.
Has it got to be the damn tavern?
I was just there, guys, and we kind of gotta go back.
We gotta go back.
Okay.
So,
Oh, boy.
The dinghy sank.
The dinghy sank?
The dinghy sank. The harbor master is at the tavern with this.
Yeah, Thor, we're in the middle of a D&D session right now, buddy.
And in order to have a boat with somebody to captain us to wherever we want to go for all of us, we kind of all need to go there because they have some questions.
Okay.
Let's go.
I hate this damn tavern.
Right after everybody shuffles out.
So you guys are heading back to the tavern?
No, not yet. I'd like to throw a gold piece at Lannister
Oh, god damn it.
and say thank
My
you.
sound went again. Hold on.
Oh, good. We're not crazy. We weren't just talking and him ignoring.
I was like, hot damn. I was like, forget me then, dude.
God damn it. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Hello?
We heard
Nope.
you the whole
Okay,
time.
hold on. What the hell is going on?
Level
Okay,
20,
well, bye.
and we
Time.
get you can choose epic magic weapon
Hello?
you'd want.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear us?
There we go.
Hello?
Now it's back. I realize what the
Damn it.
problem is. We should be good now. Okay, sorry. What I missed that was said, as I said, you're going back to the tavern.
I do not leave the library without flicking a gold coin towards Lannister and saying thank you.
I knew I liked you. I would also like to wait until everybody kind of shuffles out, and then I'd like to sidebar with Lannister, if that's okay.
That's fine. All right, so everybody else starts to leave, and Scourge stays behind.
I would like to take the dagger that I got in the box and kind of approach Lannister with it and be like, is there anything that you can tell me about this dagger?
opens the box, sees the dagger inside. I'll tell you something about this dagger, but first you need to tell me how you got it.
It was sent to my kingdom, and when the box was opened, everything went black. And I'm trying to figure out who sent it.
Did anything else happen after you blacked out?
Not really anything I want to talk about, but carnage.
Well, I'll tell you this. It's made of dragon glass, which is not good for dragon boards to touch.
So I've noticed.
But those who use dragon glass are the same people I can't tell you to lift the Mimic's Curse. For a bunch of random people, you sure are connected to this strange same thing.
It's just how it goes sometimes. Thank you for your time. And I would also like to give him a gold piece.
I like you, lizard man. I like you. All right. So he heads out right behind you guys, and you guys head to the tavern, and you go inside and approach the Tabaxi, who's now sitting by herself, no one else around her.
Oh, hey again. Brought my friends back. Where'd the harbor master go?
Back to do his job. What else?
Well, I know you had some questions, and I brought everybody here for you to meet. You know, that way we could see if he would take us.
I'm used to taking ragtag groups. More importantly, now that I've seen you, I have to ask, do any of you work for Vecna?
No.
Good. Correct answer. Where are you going?
It's kind of a journey, an adventure. Not sure exactly yet, but I know that we're gonna need to have some structure in whatever vessel that you have.
I'm known to go on the adventures. Do you at least have a map for where you're going?
I look at the others.
We have a scroll, but we can't read it. We were trying to find someone who can.
Lythander?
What?
Are you looking for Lord Lythander?
Can he read
Yeah.
scrolls?
Yes. He's versed in many
Okay,
then yeah.
languages. All right, well then my final question for you is, why do you need to do this? Where else are we going? The fairy mentioned multiple places.
Yes, that's right. Multiple places.
Where are these multiple places? Why are these multiple places?
You know, here, there, and about, you know.
Don't push me, Blue Boy. What is the sake of your mission? I have a right to
we're
know.
for Okatoa.
The fuck did you just say?
To
See, this
find
is why I
three
didn't want to fucking tell them anyways.
Nope, nope. She
We got
stands.
sent to find three
She stands up and goes, "No, I've already dealt with an adventuring party in the Saviors of the Tide and helped them with Okatoa. Fuck that. Not doing it again." And she reaches into her bag, puts a bottle of obscure-looking rum. "You're gonna need this," and just storms out of the tavern.
Wait.
I think we need to come up with a better lie.
I think we should just steal the ship at this point.
Ooh.
I agree.
As you guys start talking, a lovely little chap walks up behind you.
Why
Cheerio.
does he have the English flag on his hat?
Cheerio, Adventures. How you doing, Adventures? I couldn't help but overhear the pirate over there, 3 earrings. Are you going on an adventure?
Yes.
Why, yes, we are. Are you going to help us, big boy?
Is the adventure dangerous?
Yes.
Will it be
Maybe.
exciting?
Do you want to join
No.
us?
I guess
Do you
if you'd
have
like.
a
Andrew?
vessel?
Oh, yes. See, I'm a merchant in these parts. My name is Bishop. Howdy do. And I've been,
Nice to meet you, Bishop.
looking for an adventure. My father, God rest his soul, was a great sailor in many naval battles. And I'm just a lowly merchant that ships fish out of Palmaflora. But
Now, do you sell the fish or do you just ship them?
I just transport it. Very boring life. But if you would like a big, massive ship, full-on crew, and a chariot captain to help you, I could go for an adventure.
What's the catch?
What do we have to do for it?
Please, just let me take you. It's so boring here. I'm
Deception check.
roll
So
it.
it's 14.
What else? Did anyone else roll?
I'll roll. It's an investigation, right?
I will too roll.
I did deception.
So there's no deception. He's just a lonely trader merchant that's so bored out of his mind that he's willing to risk his own life just to feel life again.
Alright, I feel that.
Oh damn, he's sad.
Weirdly, I trust this man with my life.
Yes, I trust you too, Blue Boy. Cheerio! How about you, Lizard Man?
Lapoon trusts him. I don't know if I trust him.
Aw.
I trust him.
It's better
Yes.
than sitting around here all day. Let's just do it.
It's
Good
either-
old boy.
Okay, these are our options. We can either go with him and
Yes, go with
you
me.
know, have somebody go with us, or we can possibly steal a ship.
I kind of want to do both. I want to steal
Stealing's
ship,
too much
like-
work.
May I make a suggestion? Steal my ship. Hit me, beat me, do whatever you can. Please bring me excitement.
Oh,
He sounds kinky. What?
I like this guy.
On?
Yeah.
You, elf,
Okay.
with the black fingers, what do you say?
How quickly can we get off this land onto your ship?
It's a hop and a skip. Right down on the harbor. We can go right now.
How many
Anita walks out the
Yeah.
door straight towards the ship.
Hell yes.
I feel like this boy or this guy, this man, is hiding
I
something.
heads out the door.
I don't care.
How big is the crew? How big is your crew?
10 sailors plus me. And my first mate. We're all merchants
Okay.
bored out of our mind.
I'm there. I don't think you're telling the truth, but I am there.
let's go.
Honey
I'll-
Bun, how do you feel?
I'm a little worried that if we start punching people, that something bad on this island is going to happen because the first rule was don't hurt people. So maybe it's better if we just take this guy rather than stealing another boat.
I agree. I think we take this guy, and if he turns out to be bad, we just kill him.
But not on the island. We have to wait till we get further
No. International waters.
where they can't track it. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
If
also,
we're gonna do this thing, we need to take some shots since we didn't get to earlier.
yeah.
Can somebody hold my glass for me so it doesn't turn into a mimic?
The
You
same
want-
for me. I would like it if somebody could hold my glass for me, so I can finally get some goddamn booze. Cause everything I touch turns to a mimic and bites me.
What do you want me to do
I'll
with
come
this
back and
harpoon?
pull up your glasses.
Harpoon.
Oh, yeah, I got you a wedding present.
That is fine
What?
rapping. Cheriosa.
I didn't know we were doing this. I feel so unprepared.
No, I we've been talking for years about it, and I said you didn't have to get me anything, so I'm not worried about it.
It's a beautiful gift. It's a beautiful harpoon. I don't know what to say, honey.
I just didn't know what you want me to do with it so it doesn't bite you because you're not touching it yet.
Oh, I need you to hold on to it.
Heard. And I just strap it over my shoulder.
All right. Are you guys going to order a round of shots, or are you going to head to the ship with Anita?
I think we order a round of shots and take them to go, like some walk me downs. We need to order some walk me downs.
I would like to use my sleight of hand to steal a whole bottle of rum.
Or you could take the bottle that just was left for you by the tabaxi.
Oh, yeah, true. I grab the bottle and be like, we could just take this with us and go follow her. That way we don't get separated again.
Let's go.
Shots.
Yes,
Somebody's going to have to pick it up for me, though.
I can't. Somebody can pour some in my mouth, though. That would be great.
When we get there, okay, Lapoon?
Okay. I just need some alcohol. This island is
That
so
sounds like a job for your
infuriating.
husband there, Lapoon.
So who's going to pick up this rum for us, please?
I
got your rum.
I got arms. Yeah, we'll do it
Thank
together.
you, Moxie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Moxie.
I
Thank you.
head towards where Anita's going.
If I run out the door, and start trying to catch up.
As you touch the door to leave, it turns into a mimic and bites you, and you lose
God
health.
damn it!
Tisk.
I open up the door for him, and then we run out.
All right.
These goddamn mimics.
All of you follow Bishop to his quite massive ship. Very, very trader-like. You see his crew of random races and whatnot, and you meet up with Bishop at the helm of the ship. All right, mates. Where's the map? Where are we going? Who are we seeing? Where are we adventuring to?
I'd like to look over this boat to see if there's anything damaged and how big it is and all that stuff. So, do I roll perception?
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
17.
It's a massive ship, trader ship. 10 men, or the 12 men who man it, barely can man it. But it's definitely tip-top shape. Looks like it's never seen battle. Almost perfect for you guys on your nice little adventure.
Oh, this is a mighty fine ship. I've been on a lot of ships in my day, but this is a beaut.
What happened to your ship?
My ship, mutiny, actually. It's not something I like to talk about. I wasn't the captain. No, I was the one trying to start the mutiny. I got kicked off.
Wait, what?
Why were you being mutinous?
Oh, I had brought up maybe we could have like a pizza party every Friday, and the captain didn't like that, and I just thought it was utter bullshit. I was also very drunk.
That's all you had to say. That's the words.
I promise not to mutinize this ship or anything. I learned my lesson.
Oh, come on, good old chap. We could, role play.
I think the captain's being very nice.
Well, come on, chaps. Let's bust open that rum, have our heading, and start this adventure.
I'd like to have a sidebar with Ghost.
All right.
Okay.
go ahead and did you guys want to do it publicly or do you just want to send him a message?
Well, I mean, I don't care. It's just like get in a corner, huddle together, and be like, "You said something about voices earlier in the library."
Yes, something. Whenever he was asking about if we wanted to take the scrolls or not. I heard someone or something whisper, "Do it." I thought y'all heard it too, but
I've been hearing whispers too.
oh, what have yours been saying?
That we should go with this captain.
I mean, I do have a good feeling, but the captain kind of seems like he has a death wish, but it seems all good.
Okay. That's. I was just checking. Thank you.
All right.
I'll get on the boat. I'm just like, just go right up there.
You're already on the boat.
I thought we weren't on the boat yet. I thought we were outside the boat.
It's okay. But so y'all join the captain at the helm. Y'all hold up your glasses to take your shot of rum, except for Lagoon and Lamuel. Their glasses are being held by Lapoon's husband and the captain for Lamuel. You all take your shot. The ship proceeds on its heading. And that is the end of this session.